Hello guys and welcome. My name is DGP and today we are checking out the Expansive Fantasy mod pack. So yeah, let's get to it. So let's start with the armors. As you can see, all the armors have a 3D model which looks phenomenal, so props to the maker. In and in the case you want this mod pack, it's in the description, and I'm gonna have in the description a video how to download add-ons and how to add them into your PlayStation 4. So that's all interlinked. So yeah, let's get started. So the armors, as I said, have a 3D model, which looks super clean and super phenomenal. Really good job on the armors. I love the dragon head and I love the hats. They look super amazing, super cool looking. So yeah, those were the armors, and let's go to the. So the decorative blocks will be a table and a chair with all the variants of the wood, which looks pretty nice and lovely. So then you're gonna have a draw. This draw on the PS4 doesn't have a real function. Like, it does function like a chest, but it doesn't work. So if you press it, you see it changes it into the update block, but if you press it again, it doesn't. And you can open it if you press it twice, but it doesn't like work so good. So yeah, now moving to the fair. We're on the ferry side, and here you can see that's their houses. Little fairy houses. These are decor blocks. They don't add too much, but they do live in there. You can capture them into jars. Craft the jar like this in this crafting bench. I'll show you in a second. And when you capture these, you can use them as a light source. This is their variants. That's how they're gonna look flying around. They look super cool. So yeah, you're gonna take an empty jar and catch them. Now, if you have a fairy, you can use it as dynamic lighting. As you know, in PlayStation 4, there's no dynamic lighting, but now there is. You hold this in the hand, and if I dig down and sideways, you will see that I'm gonna have a light source. So let me just keep moving. This should be it. As you can see, there's a light source following me. It's super cool looking and it's super amazing mod pack. So yeah, as you can see now, if I take it off, it's completely dark, you can't see, but if I put the fairy in my hand, we have a light source. So yeah, that's pretty awesome. That's what the fairy do, and that's how useful they are. They do have a dialogue, but the dialogue doesn't like do anything. It's just there for the props, you know. As you can see, I can go ahead and talk to them, and they say random stuff. They want to eat hummingbirds. So yeah, now let's move on to the crafting table. So this crafting table, it's called Dracolite Forge, and in here you can make all the armors that are in these mod packs, and you can also craft these necklaces, which have a cool function, which I will show in a minute. But let's move here, and here you can make the empty fairy jars to capture your fairies and have them as a light source. Then you can make some gold chains. And now move into the runestone, which makes you make runes. So you can use a wand and make them. So what you need to make a rune, you need an empty rune and you need firestones. These stones are dropped from dragons. And to create your rune, you're gonna have to take an empty rune, put it down here, then take the stone you want the rune to be. I choose abysmal, and we made an abysmal rune. Now these runes have a use, but the use doesn't work in PlayStation 4. Now moving on to the necklaces, which make you turn to a mermaid. I'll show you how to craft these. So what you need are gordo nuggets or iron nuggets. You can choose which one you want to make the necklace out of. Then you're gonna need mermaid scales. You get mermaid scales by killing various of mermaids. So let me just choose a blue one, and then you need a sea serpent heart. You get this by killing a sea serpent. You get his heart. Now you'll go to this crafting bench and you can craft these. First you need to craft a chain. So I'm gonna choose gold one, and then you're gonna come here and you can see all the colors and all the chains you can craft. I picked cyan, so I'm gonna make it. Now you equip this into your helmet slot bar. Now what this does, I'll show you. You'll go into a water and you'll turn into a mermaid. You cannot drown and you're fast into water. Now with each color of a pendant or a necklace, the different color of your tail will be. Now moving to the wings. Wings cannot be crafted, but they can be obtained by killing the mob that drops it. So this one is from Pegasus. These three are from Pegasus. Pegasus have three variants. There's a black one, red one, and a white one. Now this is a griffin's wings. Griffins can be tamed, and also you can kill them to get their wings. Then we have other type of dragons wings. So we have the lightning one, we have a poison one, fire one, ice one, and an abysmal. Now these all have 3D models. These wings do not work like Elytra would. Elytra is more of a glider, and this is an actual flying. So you press on the ground with it. The first time it will take a second because the mod has to load it. Then you press it for the second time to enter a flying mode, and look at that phenomenal model. So to fly up, all you have to do is hold X and you're gonna start flying. Now you can fly wherever you want. As you can see, it has durability. The durability is only taken when you hold X and fly, otherwise the durability doesn't go down. And then to go back down, you just stop holding X, and to stop flying, you press crouch. Now to take off your wings, you're gonna press crouch and press the wings again on the ground. Now the wings doesn't go into your slot, they are an item that you have to click. Now let's check out all the models. Now this is the black one, black Pegasus. Then we have a red Pegasus. All of these look phenomenal. The wings are my favorite part of this mod pack. Now these are the Pegasus ones. Pretty cool. The wings fly, they have the same flying speed, so it doesn't matter which ones you have. But the dragon's ones have better durability. So that's the dragon ones. As you can see, pretty cool. That's the poison dragon. I like these. These are my favorite. Then we have the fire one. Then we have the ice one, pretty nice. The ice one's nice too. Then we have the abysmal, which is purple. So yeah, those were all the wings. And now moving from the wings to a backpack and now we're moving to the grappling hooks and the backpacks. These work really simply and these are craftable as well. So let's get started with the hook. If you want to hook somewhere, you just press it and it will go there. Then you hold X and you go where the grappling is. To get off, you just press sneak and you get off it. This has limited uses. It has durability. Now moving to the backpack, you can equip it by left pressing or equipping it in your inventory to your body. Now you don't have to equip it to use it. That's just like if you want to. And to use it, you just put it in your hand and press square on the things you want to add in. And now you can see they're in. To take out the items, you just simply press square and it will take out the last item that's in there. Now it will take the serpent's heart and now the other one. And that's how the backpack works. Now moving from the backpack, I will show you how to tame Pegasus. Pegasus look like this, and that is the only one variant of Pegasus. There's not more than this color. Actually, there's this one and a brown one, huh? So let's get to it. So what you're gonna need, it's a bow and arrows of weaknesses. Then you're gonna need Griffin's special food to tame it. And then you're gonna need a saddle to ride it. They also have a special armor that you can put on them. So it's easy to tame. Just take the arrow and shoot it. And it should fall asleep. Just like so. And when it falls asleep, you just simply feed it. Oh, it's turning. You just feed it and then it should be yours. Then you can sit on it Now you can sit on it if you want to and put a saddle on it, and now you can ride it. They also fly, so if you press X, you're flying, and if you stop pressing X, they just glide down. And here's the armor. The armor looks pretty cool. And if you crouch and press, he's gonna sit down. And now, moving from the griffin to the... Now, these are the new ores. There is a fire troglodyte, poison troglodyte, abysmal, ice, and lightning one. There are also crystal variants. The crystal look like this. They look super cool, super nice texture models. So yeah, these are all. You can find them in caves. You can find them underground. They generate normally, like normal ores, and they can be used in the craftings of special items like these armors and weapons. So yeah, let's move from here to the dragon. So now we move to taming and hatching dragons. To hatch them, or you need an egg of any variance or any kind of the dragon. You get these from killing the dragons, they are dropped. Then you're gonna need a saddle to ride it, and you're gonna need raw food. Any raw food will do, anything raw to make them grow. Then you're gonna need nest blocks, which can be crafted, and then you need a netherite block in the middle, so you put the nest block around the netherite. So this works for every dragon. You don't have to change this design, and we can pick which ones we do. Let's try this one. As you can see, it's gonna bubble like this. It takes one Minecraft day to hatch in survival, but since we're in creative world, it's gonna hatch in 2 minutes. So as you can see, if you go close to it, it'll tell you the hatching state. It's hatching right now, so we're gonna just wait. And they are pretty cute and pretty small. They are really cool. And you can make this staff, which makes them attack for you. So you'll make this staff, you press on something, and then they'll attack it. So yeah, in any second there should be our little dragon. Let me just clear my inventory, just like this. You see, it still says hatching. So in any second they should be pretty much hatched. And they all take the same amount. Yep, there he is. And then you'll take a fish and feed him, or any raw food, and you'll wait till he has hearts. Oh, he's a little finicky because he runs away. They take a lot of fish or lots of raw food, so make sure you're stacked. And if you crouch and press on it, he should sit down so he doesn't move around. And conveniently enough, he sat on a chair, which is pretty cute. And then you just feed him to make him grow. They take a lot of food, so make sure you have a lot on you, because they are super hungry boys. So you'll just keep on pressing until you'll sit on him, and that's how you know he's on the max. Yep, just like so. Now you sat on it and you put a saddle on it, and now you can ride him, you can walk with him. But if you hold X, you'll start flying, just like so. You can fly anywhere with these guys. If you stop holding X, he will just glide down and safely go down. Now to get on it, all you do is just crouch. You can make him sit. And that's the dragons. Now let's move to all the mobs. Okay, so we'll start with the frog. Frogs don't have variants, they just this one green. Then we have bark ant. They don't have a variant as well. And these guys are hostile. They will pick up a dirt block and throw it, which looks pretty cool. Then there's a fire dragon or fire wyvern. They should fight. Yep, there you can see he's punching him. The models and the details are super cool on these mobs. Now, then we move on to an anglerfish. There's no variance in the anglerfish. As you can see, there's just this one, but they do look awesome. Now ducks do have variants. There's this white one and then this classic looking one. Now necromancers, these are them. There should be a woman variant, a man variant. Then there's a carnivorous plant. These are small, but when a player, if I was in survival and I walked by it, it would grow and attack me. Now there's fairies. Fairies have different variants. Yeah, as you could see, he did it there. They grow up and go from there. They have different colors of fairies. Then Vark, they have two variants. There's this gray one and a black one. I believe you can tame these. I'm not sure. I didn't try it. Moving to the next batch of mobs, we have a baby Vark. There's a brown version. There's also a gray and a black version, but they are just a baby version of those. Then we have a shark. The sharks are huge. Oh, I didn't know there's two variants of sharks. There's this one, and then there should be a white one. Yep, there he goes. That's the white one. Now there's a griffin. We've already seen the griffins, but that's the second variant. That's the brown one. Then we have elvens. These should be two variants, a woman and a man. Then a mermaid. Mermaids are hostile. All of these are hostile, but these on the land will have legs. But if they go into water, as you can see, if they touch water, they'll have a tail. And you're gonna kill those to make the necklaces so you can become a mermaid. Then you have soldiers. There's just one variant of a soldier. Then you have wizard, which should be two variants, yep. And then we have a hummingbird, which is just one variant. And then we have a minitor. Minitor is actually a boss. As you can see, they will attack it. I don't know if these are like hostile, because I didn't spawn them in survival, but we know these hostile. So now if you kill it, so let me do /kill and let me get rid of these eggs real quick. So he has this animation where he falls down and dies. He doesn't despawn until you left click on him, and he'll turn into XP, gold, and his axe, which has an ability. I don't know what an ability does, but that's how you get the axe from him. So yeah, moving to in the next patch, we have sea serpent, which has a couple of variants. So if we go into the water, also you need to kill the sea serpents to get their hearts, so you can make the necklaces to turn into a mermaid. They look super cool. So there's a purple one, gray one. There should be more colors. Yeah, green one. There should be even a red one. If blue one. Basically all the colors. So those are those. Owls also have a couple of variants. As you can see, they look cool. They have all different ice colors. Then Pegasus, unfortunately, Pegasus aren't tameable. They are, but not in the PlayStation 4. They don't have the well, how do you say it? Basically, you cannot ride them. That's not the function. It doesn't work on PlayStation. Then we have Abysmal Wyvern. Then we have Seahorse. Seahorses are pretty cool looking. They are small, but really nice. So yeah, these are the seahorses. As you can see, pretty fun looking. Swordfish has I love the swordfish look. They have super cool texture. So if we come here, as you can see, they are super nice looking. I love them. They just have this one variant. Now we have an ice wyvern. That looks pretty dope. Lightning wyvern. Lightning wyvern has my favorite color. Well, it looks super cool, the purple. Then we have a poison one. And that does it all for the mobs. That's it for the mod pack. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, press a like, and if you want to download it, links in the description. And also a video how to get add-ons on PlayStation 4 is in the link. And I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did like, and if you're new to my channel, subscribe. And if you didn't like, dislike, and do whatever you want. I'm not here to tell you. So yeah.